Hey guys, it is December the 23rd and we've only got one more night of Advent left after tonight. Tonight we're still going to be in Matthew chapter 2. We're going to be in verses 19 through 23. And you're going to say, well, Cody, why did we skip over those other verses in the middle? And I'm going to talk about those too after we get through reading this. But Matthew chapter 2, verse 19 through 23. Now when Herod was dead, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared in a dream to Joseph in Egypt, saying, Arise, take the young child and his mother, and go to the land of Israel, for those who sought the young child's life are dead. Then he arose, took the young child and his mother, and came into the land of Israel. But when he heard that Archelaus was reigning over Judea instead of his father, Herod, he was afraid to go there, and being warned by God in a dream, he turned aside into the region of Galilee. And he came and dwelt in the city called Nazareth, and that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by the prophets, he shall be called a Nazarene. So, last night we talked about how the wise men, or the magi, whatever you want to call them, had traveled and found Jesus, worshipped him, gave him gifts, and then when they got ready to leave, they were warned by God, and he said, don't go back to Herod. He wants to harm the child. So they departed and went a different way than they came. In the verses that we skipped over, it goes on to tell how Herod was so angry that the wise men had deceived him, that they didn't come back and tell him, that he ordered the murder of all Jewish children under the age of 2. So that he, in his mind, Christ had been born for about 2 years. If he said 2 years old and under, we'll just kill them all, and then we'll be sure and get the one that they're calling King of the Jews. So Joseph was divinely warned after the wise men left and said, hey, take Jesus and his mother and go to Egypt, flee into Egypt, because Herod is seeking his life. Herod wants to kill him. So he fled, and then after Herod died, God came back to him, an angel came to him and said, hey, it's time to go back to Israel, head back home. As he heads back in, Herod's son is now ruling, and Joseph is kind of scared still. And God says, you know what? That's all right. Go over here to Galilee and wait there. And that fulfills the prophecy that right there in verse 23 where it says that Christ would be called a Nazarene because he lived in Nazareth for a time. Guys, it's pretty exciting stuff right here, how everything works the way God wants it to. He keeps changing the plan, or not necessarily changing the plan, but things keep interrupting the plan, so he has to make different routes for them to go. Like, go over here to Egypt. Now when you come back, I want you to go back over here to Galilee. And it's all working out the way God wants it to work. So, I hope you join us again tomorrow night for the last night of our Advent reading. Remember, I love you. God bless you. And y'all keep praying.